Is that a bigger and a tiny one? He's playing with dinosaurs. Hello, welcome to our cyber life. We have had the Cybertruck for, how many days has it been now?
Like delivery on Tuesday, it's Saturday.
4 days now. I have yet to drive the Cybertruck. Hasn't happened.
You want us to drive, son? Okay, we'll drive in just a second.
So anyways, I haven't driven the Cybertruck yet, and I thought we'd take a video of my first time driving it. Now mind you, I have never driven a Tesla. The fanciest car that I've ever driven is our 2012 Honda Civic Hybrid. So fancy.
And I have been talking way too much this last week and not getting nearly enough sleep. So my voice is almost completely gone. So she's gonna do the talking today.
Yay. So yeah, let's do this.
Okay, so what do you not know?
Everything. I don't know. So something to understand about us is Zachary is the Tesla fanatic, and I am very supportive of him and very happy that he likes this, but I have done minimal research into Tesla.
Yeah.
Everything that I know is something that has come out of his mouth. So
that's probably accurate. Okay,
yeah.
So let's do a quick UI, just some quick tips for getting started. As you see up here, right now we're not in drive. You have to put on your pedal to turn to drive. Let's not do that quite yet though.
Press brake.
So on the steering wheel, there's this little hexagon. This is the camera icon, the Cybertruck camera.
This one?
Yep. So if you press that, go ahead and press it. Since we're not in drive right now, or since we're going really slowly, it'll give you the front and the two side repeater cameras.
Okay.
So this is really helpful for when you're parking, because it's kind of hard to know where the hood is.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can't see it.
It's like impossible to know where the hood is without this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's very important.
It's the slope that just goes straight down.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
You've no, I mean, you'll get a feel for it eventually.
I can't see it at all. Yeah.
But you literally cannot see the hood from here.
That's pretty wild.
So you need this.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, put your foot on the brake and swipe up to drive. That's pretty much it.
Scary. Okay. Should we put in our maps location to navigate us where we go?
Yeah, we should.
How do I do that? Is it?
So the right way to do it is almost always the microphone button right there. So you press the microphone button and then you can just say navigate to blankety blank.
Navigate to park. How do I pull up the map? So
right now you've got your camera view. So if you press the camera button again, it'll minimize the cameras.
This one?
Double click. So then you got the camera. Or the map. And so I found out the other day that you can go like this, and then you just have like a small map up here.
Okay, let's do this. So press on the brake.
Yeah, press on the brake.
I'm pressing.
Yeah,
and then
so now you've
forward.
got, yeah,
right?
Forward and reverse. Perfect.
Okay, my foot is off the brake and we haven't moved, so I have to.
Yep, you do not move until you press the accelerator.
Weird. And this one goes left. I'm just practicing, okay? Oh my gosh.
And you don't need to press it again to stop. It'll stop itself.
Right. Oh my heavens, I'm driving. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one pedal driving takes a little bit to get used to. It'll feel a little lurchy for the first, I don't know, couple miles. But you'll get used to it quick.
Okay.
In 500 feet, turn.
What are we gonna name her?
It's a her, eh?
It sounds like a her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. That was not what I expected. I'm so used to just like, I want to slow down. Take my foot immediately off of the gas. Oh my gosh, it's... Okay, the steering wheel, I love it.
It's incredible, right?
I mean, I've been driving for less than a minute and I'm already in love with it.
Oh, yeah, my goodness.
Oh yeah, this is comfy.
It's so nice.
This is comfy. Okay, I like cannot tell what speed I'm going based off of the sound. I just looked at our thing and I'm a little bit above. Just a little bit. Okay, let's try this whole slowly stopping. How do I get like the sideways thing?
This sideways thing.
The camera's on the sides.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
What do you mean the camera's on the sides? Oh, when you blink, it automatically appears for you.
Oh, okay.
Did you see an airplane?
It's so tall.
Yeah, right? And I think we're in the lowest ride height right now, too.
Really?
I'm sad we missed that.
What?
Just cars were distracted and they almost got in a wreck in the center of the intersection.
Sorry, peeps.
Okay, so I'm gonna mount this and you guys can drive along with us. We are in the process of procuring better camera equipment, so stay tuned for less derpy setups.
So Zachary is gonna get the camera stuff while I take the kids to the park.
Yeah. Okay, let's get this mounted.
This person isn't even going the speed limit. And now there's a Chevy passing me. How undignified.
Ella takes her first drive in the Cybertruck and all of a sudden she's a speed demon.
I've always been a speed demon, let's be real.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, compared to you, Mr. Leadfoot.
Hey.
As my mom calls him.
Hey. You don't need to air out a dirty laundry on YouTube. Did you purposely go for that pothole?
I was trying to go on the other side. I don't know how wide the car
is. So that's something that I also noticed. I was having a hard time with that.
But it shows it.
Yeah, the UI really helps with that because I was having a hard time centering myself when I first started.
So speeding. All right. I'm getting used to the.
Yeah, the one pedal driving takes just a little bit.
I had to use the brake that time. I don't know why, but my foot was completely off the accelerator.
Yeah, so I mean, the regen can only regen so much.
Okay.
So what's happening there is so our motors are, some of them, I'm actually not sure. I need to learn more about regen braking. But the concept of it is the engine is kind of running in reverse, you could say. I mean, there's not really an engine, there's a motor. Okay, how do I say this? So the engine obviously takes, no engine, there's no engine. So the motors take electricity to run, obviously, right? And so when you take your foot off of the accelerator, it's kind of like switching the polarity. That's not correct at all, but it's like the juice starts going back into the battery. But it can only do so much braking, and so if you're braking fast enough, you have to actually use the brake.
Oh, okay. I see.
The engine can only put so much juice back into the battery at once. That's not an engine, the motor. The motors can only put so much juice in the battery, back in the battery at once.
Having to change all our lingo.
I know, this is really tough. Gas, engine. I would imagine most Cybertruck owners have had Teslas before, so we're probably a very unique couple.
Probably.
It's like we are going in completely ignorant of all Tesla ownership stuff. I know a ton about the company, just not so much about our cars. Like the actual operation of the cars, that is.
And I only know what Zachary's told me, so.
1,000 feet, turn.
Do I have anyone over there?
You know?
No, I don't. Sorry, your camera's like blocking the mirror.
That's okay, you don't need the mirror.
I know, I don't need the mirror, but still.
Now turn down to
I'm getting used to the placement of everything. And they're turning, so I can totally just gun it. Not that I will.
Not sure if that was legal. I think you still have to stop, but
Oh. Well, we can blur that out. Is that gonna affect our score?
I don't think so.
Okay. I feel so tall. I feel so tall. Just so high up. E. I think I want to adjust the mirrors again. I think I made them too low.
Yeah, I always do that too when I'm parked
Yeah.
and I try to adjust the mirrors. I was like, oh, I need to see the ground. No, you don't. You don't need to see the ground. You need to see the cars.
Uh-huh. Well, I was thinking since the car is so tall that like I'd need to angle it more towards the ground to see the cars, but nah. Using the brake pedal that time. That's okay. Oh, too far away. Someday I'll get used to that. Ooh, there's all the little lights right there. How cute. I guess that makes sense because it tells you when to go. So it's easy. Okay, alright, I understand.
It knows all.
It knows all. The Tesla overlord.
I've always called Google our benevolent technology overlords. I'll have to start including Tesla into that. So, my love, what are your thoughts? Your first thoughts?
Definitely takes a minute to get used to. Once again, I love the steering wheel. What is it? Not a yoke.
Squircle.
Squircle. I like the Squircle a lot. I think it's very different than any other car I have driven, and so it's taking me a wee bit of time to get used to it.
Yeah.
So I think give me like 5 more miles. I might have a better opinion.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I love the Squircle. I love the Squircle. You love the Squircle too? No way.
Daddy loved the Squircle.
Oh yeah. Do you love the Squircle more? It's like, I don't understand that, Mom.
Above my pay grade.
So, I absolutely hate when like freeways do these loopy things. I am
The Clovers?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
curious about how that will be with the weird. What you doing, bro?
Just go.
Scary.
You go fast. You go vroom vroom.
I go vroom vroom. Anyways, I am eager to see what the Clover is like with the weird accelerator and
Clover time!
okay. I feel
Well, it's going real slow.
the speed limit is 25, okay? I definitely go above 25 when I'm in our Civic, but it's still scary. It feels weird.
But.
Whoa, whoa. Be kind, okay? I'm the only wife you get. Sunny thought that was funny too.
Sunny funny.
Sunny funny. And now is when I really shine. I love to speed on the highways.
Hey. We are law-abiding citizens.
We are. I don't speed that much. So something about Texas, maybe it's just Austin, but something really weird about here is that everyone speeds everywhere except for the highways.
It's so true.
It's so weird.
Like, you get on the highway and all of a sudden... It's not so weird? You think it's normal? Yeah, you get on the highway and people are going like 5 under. Everywhere else it's like 10 over.
Yeah, and then like the people in the far left lane are like the speed limit. Maybe 5 over.
Yeah.
Super weird. The Squircle is a bit different than I thought it would be. I thought that... No, No, I do like the Squircle, dude. I like the Squircle, I promise. Yeah, I know you like the Squircle. I'm glad you like the Squircle. It's a bit different than I thought. Not necessarily the Squircle part, but I feel like there's more resistance to the turns than I expected. Like I thought, I expected it to be like, oh, so easy to turn. I think it's, obviously there's like, you don't turn as much, but just like the amount of force that it takes to turn is more than I expected, if that makes sense.
Sure. And that is 100% software.
That's software? So I could change that if I wanted?
No, maybe sometime down the road. Right now, there's one driving profile, or like there's not multiple settings for this wheel right now. But there's no mechanical linkage to the tires, so any feedback you're getting is purely what they programmed.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And so we actually had a software update yesterday. Let's see if I can pull that up while we're driving. I don't know if we can or not. Oops. That was really derpy, man. Let's see if I can pull it up while we're driving. I don't know if I can or not. Yeah, if I go to here, I go to the manual. Oop. I go to release notes. Yeah. So we just got a steering improvements.
Oh.
Turning feels smoother at lower speeds when driving at lower speeds.
Okay. Interesting.
So they're still tuning this. I mean, we're one of the first, so I'm sure it'll end up perfect. I think it's pretty great already, but
yeah, I would say that it's smooth. I mean, I haven't been going very slow speeds. We've pretty much been on the highway the entire time.
right.
But yeah, that's good. Well, Zachary.
Well,
You always complain when I drive. You don't like how, what do you always say? You don't like how I brake? Is it better here?
yeah, I've had no
World's
complaints so
better?
far.
Okay, good.
Now
It is
turn
weird
left onto
not
Manchego Road.
moving my foot between the different spots.
Right? That's nice though.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure I'll get used to that eventually. Right now it's just different.
Right, yeah.
Oh, these roads are so narrow.
They're the same size they've always been.
No, just looking at like that truck ahead of us, it just feels very cramped. Maybe it's because there's not the
No shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah. Although, I will say, I've always hated it when roads don't have shoulders.
Yeah, me too.
Mr. Bikes to work.
As a biker to work, yeah.
That's a pretty big problem here in Austin.
Hey, you don't like what? You don't like the Cybertruck?
I like the Cybertruck.
Oh, but you like it? Oh.
It's so big.
It's so green.
So bigger and so green. Ne'er have truer words been spoken.
The seat, very comfortable.
Right? Yeah, especially when you get it tuned just right to your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually didn't realize this until last night. Tesla's been taking the lumbar support controls out of the front passenger seat recently. Just because not a lot of people use it. But they added it back for the Cybertruck. And it's awesome.
Yeah, I like it. It's very nice.
Get it tuned just perfectly to your back and like no back fatigue at all.
I think my braking is pretty...
Yeah, it gets easier for sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah, there's a reason why Sandy Monroe, his office chair, is a Model 3 seat.
That's so funny.
He literally took one of the seats out of the Model 3 that he disassembled.
That's so funny. I love it.
Or tore
That's
down.
smart.
What do you think about the auto blinker?
Sometimes I have to press it twice to
Yeah, I've noticed that
get
too,
it
actually.
to work.
I'm not sure if maybe I just like press it too quickly. Needs a little bit of like a longer click. I don't know. I haven't played around enough with it, but I have noticed that as well.
Yeah, but I mean, aside from that, it's okay. I was worried that I'd like keep confusing which one goes right and which one goes left.
Oh yeah,
But it's
you've
pretty
mapped it
intuitive.
now.
500 feet. Your destination
Ow!
is on the right.
I think I'm still getting
Turning
used
the
to that.
light.
No, destination is on the right.
Now your destination is on the right.
Clearly, I
We're
am
going to the park.
not.
Oh
Whoa,
my,
sorry.
going off road.
Seriously. Yeah, this is not what I thought it was.
There is no park here. Okay. Let me see what went wrong.
I have always loved
I wanna
Dr. Pepper.
go.
You want to go? Well, you're in luck, my love. Because it do be time. I've always loved Dr. Pepper, but in the last couple weeks, I don't really know what's been going on with me, but like I've been craving it like crazy, and so I've been having it like every day, which is very out of the ordinary for me, but it's good stuff.
Okay, it should be right after this stop sign on the right. Just this area right here is the park, supposedly.
Oh, yeah, that looks like a park.
Yeah, we found it.
We did it.
Oh my gosh, my voice is so bad.
Poor love.
For me.
I like do not know how to turn. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry.
I was
I've done
hitting
it
curbs
twice
left
now.
and right.
Done it twice. Need to figure out where my right side is.
It's a good thing the tires are literally the size of a small child. Our small child.
Gosh. Okay, should I just park right here?
Yeah, no, try not to get scratched by trees. But here is just fine.
Sweet, sweet.
It's a park. This looks like a fun park.
I want to
Oh.
park. How do I? Oh, do you just hold it?
Yeah,
okay.
you just tap it, or you can drag it to the center.
It's a hold. I was trying to drag to the center. And
Oh,
it
really?
just went down.
Ah,
Yep.
never mind.
Print.
There we go.
It's print, not prindle.
Another spike.
There is no low, yep.
1, 2.
Print.
Print.
We
Hey,
made it.
Ready to go to the park, love? Should I do any final thoughts?
Sure. First drive, what do you think?
I think it takes some getting used to. Aside from this being a very different car from our last one, I think my biggest learning curve is just that, like I said, it's very different from our last car. I'm really good at repeating myself if you can't tell. Yeah.
Hey, baby.
I imagine that my biggest problems are just the size difference. Going from a tiny car to a big car is, how many curbs did I hit? Like 2 different curves.
Yes, you did.
Hit a lot of curbs, which I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. So that was definitely new.
So the biggest 3 changes, I think, for you, there's the size, there's the steer-by-wire, and then there's the one-pedal driving. Which of those 3 is like the biggest hurdle for you, would you say?
The pedal driving, the one pedal
Yeah?
driving. Yeah. I think the Squircle was very intuitive.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They've done a great
It
job.
did, yeah. It did not feel weird or different at all. I mean, I think it's important for you to understand going into it that like you don't have to crank your wheel.
Right.
But,
Yeah, the first couple turns you'll turn too sharply, and then you'll understand how
yeah.
the right turning
But
radius
it
is.
took like next to no time to figure out.
Yeah. I will, every video we post for the next month, I'm sure I'll be like, the Squircle is awesome! it's great.
Yeah, I really like this
That is by
Squircle.
far my favorite
The-
feature of the vehicle.
Yeah, and I
Which-
think
Which is so funny because like, I didn't even know that was a feature until like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago, maybe 6 months ago. I've been excited for this vehicle for so long, and the thing that's like the most exciting about it is this new feature that I had no idea about. It's pretty cool.
Do you want to get you in the video since you're talking a lot? Too?
Sorry, I'm not supposed to be talking. I need to recover my voice.
Zachary loves to talk.
I am an oddly chatty guy for being somewhat introverted.
He is very chatty. He's a good guy. Yeah. I will say so. I don't like how small the mirror is. Obviously, I wasn't using it for that. Like, looking back there are, what is it? The, like, Tonneau?
Tonneau.
Tonneau? Thank you.
Tonneau cover.
The tonneau cover is closed right now, so I can't see back there, which is fine. But it's like, I would love a larger mirror to see our children.
Yeah. And I was showing out earlier, this is just like a ball mount. I don't know if this is standard. This is showing my ignorance about cars. But yeah, so you should be able to just pop this off and install another mirror if we want to. I'm sure there'll be plenty of aftermarket mirrors for this truck. Actually, maybe not, because there's no reason to have one.
Who knows?
Anyways.
You like my Tesla cup?
Excuse me. That is my Tesla cup.
But I'm the only one who uses it.
Good text.
He thought that was funny.
Yes, he did. Okay, get out of here. Go play in the park. I gotta go pick up stuff.
Let's go play. Let's go have fun. Okay. Bye.
Bye.